was weird. Little notification from our laptop saying it disconnected. Let's get into this. That way I can see more. Oh, there's 2 more bolts right there. Yeah, involving the shopping list and all that. Probably disconnected as I was responding to it, but yeah, with the way they made the shopping on this, at least on this version, it's a lot easier. So I would expect it to be the same way on the PS4 version. These idler rollers are a bit rough. I wonder if these are the items I need to do. No. Oh, they're already on our list. Get rid of this. That's on our list too. Strange. Okay. Let's at least get this camshaft off. Now, one thing they did that's different than the other one is you don't start off with all the easy stuff to find your problems first. Like, I don't have a test path to do suspension checks. I gotta look at it visually. What am I missing to get this off? We're gonna get this off? Timing cover? Okay. Oh, you gotta remove cam gear to cam shaft. There we go. All right, that's off. But it didn't give me any other stuff to discover. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Examination mode. There we go. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. This is also neat also. You can sit at one spot and it's going to examine everything too. This is new. And I'm certain once you get more parts, like I can't look at this intercooler or anything like that. This gives you XP also, so this would be a nice way to farm XP, is just to look at stuff. That way you can level up faster. Sauce is good. The rear suspension. Do we got anything weird going on with the rear? No. Got a lot of unstable bitrate going on right now. I'm certain I gotta lift this up to look at the other stuff on the bottom here, so let's look at this. Can't look at that without electric tester. All this stuff I can't look at with what I got. Nothing there. Where's exam mode again? There we go. Can't look at the fuel tank. Can't look at that. Can't look at any of that. And it still didn't discover parts that I need. Let's see if I can look at these. Bushings look visually okay. Don't see anything glaring on that. Nothing glaring there. Nothing there. That looks visually okay. Inner and outer tie rods look fine. The brakes could be the issue. Yeah, pretty much the same that way. I remembered once you get more examination tools, you'd be able to find the parts just by examining it instead of stripping everything apart on it here. Brake pads at 25, that's at 27. Oh. Unless I forgot to mark them. Oh, no, because it brought it down to 2. So what's the other brakes look like here? Okay, these look pretty bad. All right, so it's the brakes. Cool. Okay. There we go. So if I go to part mount, will it? Yeah, okay, it can still let me add stuff to list. So we'll add that. Want to lower this down so I can at least get the other stuff added to list because I don't think I got it in my list yet. Fuel pump? Was I doing a fuel pump on this? No. Shopping list. There we go. Remove you. Okay, part mount. I need... Yeah, I like doing that on it because then you can just sit there and look at the vehicle and build it that way. And I'm certain that's going to be the way it is once we get to that point on it. I just want to get everything to where I can comfortably start doing that on here. We need rubber bushings. Okay. All right, so part search for rubber bushings. We'll buy 10 just to have those. Spark plugs is going to be in the electronic shop for sure. I want to do this. There we go. Well, they're not that bad for it, so I'll bulk buy these. Get 12. Spark plugs. Oil filter I4 is going to be back in the main shop. Do 5. Idler roller A, we'll just buy one of those along with the camshaft. That's all these items here. We'll start putting this together. Be done with the rear of the vehicle. Got you. That. I want to make sure this isn't different sizes. No. So we'll put the horse in the rear. And then we'll move to here. New pads. Don't need new calipers. Still does the same thing from the old CMS though, where it just zooms you in all of a sudden. Rather it zoom me out than if anything. All right, we're done with the rear. Let's lift this up and get the stuff underneath done. Which should be pretty straightforward. We're gonna do part mount. Put the rest of the rubber bushings in. Okay, got that. We'll move to the brakes. Get some new discs and new pads. Was it the calipers that needed? Nah, it shouldn't be, so I'm not gonna waste my new parts on that. Okay, walk my way back to this one. There we go. New caliper, a rotor, new pad. Not a new caliper. There we go. Got that. And I got the filter in, right? Nope. I would think they do because you got the dyno there still. Because you can get the dyno. See here. This is where all the what they did differently. Instead of here's your level up, which is all just strictly skills now. So you got running, you got fixing parts, mounting, dismounting, you get discounts as well, and the examination time. But instead of using the level up points for part upgrades, you got to buy them with credits. So you can get garage upgrades for 10,000 credits on it. And then there's your dyno. Builds dyno center for your garage, extends your services by mechanical tuning. So I would think they're going to let you do the tuning like it did on the previous CMS. What's this? Brake lathe? Huh. What do you need? Garage expansion for this? That'd make it awesome if you can fix brakes instead of having to buy them all the time. Car wash? Okay. Let's not get distracted here. Let's bring this back down and start throwing more parts at it until I can get to the point where I can buy more parts. Part mount. Let's put in the old spark plugs there. New spark plug. Then old spark plug. And new spark plug. Got you. New camshaft. Let's get this thrown on so it's out of the way and I don't forget about it. Get over to this side, part mount again. Was this something I needed to buy? Yeah, this was something I needed to buy. Tablet. Shopping list. Don't need you, you or you, but let's find you. Okay. you on. Did I get a new roller? I did. Apparently I had more than one new roller. We're gonna need to buy a new one of you. There we go. Need a new belt tensioner. Is that all the parts? No, I still need to put an ignition coil in. But otherwise, it should be all done. So where all I have to do is fill up the fluids. Throw that on. Put you on. Oh, there's where the roller came into play. Alright, so we'll start throwing the top part on. Oh, I gotta get these camshaft caps on. Forgot about these. Okay, got that. And which one was these the... I wouldn't think it matters. I'll just start throwing them in. Electronics store. And that, okay, we did that. So we gotta change the oil still, fill up the fluids. You still look like you're full though. Thought I drained you. No, I guess I didn't. Okay. Okay, start washer fluid. Done with you. Okay, pretty simple. Done with you. Got you. Get the oil in. Got you. And last but not least, get this filled up. So that's done. Got the oil changed and fluids topped off. We are done. Ooh, that was a nice little XP boost. Got a good chunk of change. What kind of upgrades do I want now? I definitely want to get this done. But I need 2 points. Discount would work good, but I already bought in bulk, so I'll hold off on getting that until later. Mounting and unmounting speed would be a good thing to get. What kind of orders we got? Good morning. Hello, young man. Please help me. I set off on a ride and the car stopped working. It just shut down suddenly. Fortunately, some young man told me to your workshop. If it weren't for them, I'd rather not go into it. Please see what you can do by getting this running. Usually everything was working fine just after a 6-month break. Things works where. Well, I'm going to use your restroom. I'll see you soon. A Tutto Levitino. Is this the electric car DLC? I want to look at this. Ooh. Ooh. That is a nice car. So what does it need? Oh, just fluid. Okay. Let's get you inside and finish you real quick. Yeah, but I got both the Nissan DLC and then the electric car DLC. Mainly, I wanted to get the electric car just to see what it would do in terms of working on repairs on it, because it interested me that they gave you electric car DLC. So I just gotta refill fluids. I'll get you off this rack. I would think it'd probably not be that much difference in price, but it is PS. It is Sony. They do weird stuff with their DLCs all the time. Is that where the electric car is? Oh, I gotta look at that. Okay, we're done there. So there's the battery packs. And the electric motor with the charger. Oh, wow. Top fan housing. Ooh, hopefully I'll get jobs to get into this soon. That'll be awesome. But you're done. All right, what do I want to do? Replace all filters, change oil. Let's grab this one and then grab another one. Let's do these jobs just to get me some monies. What do I gotta do? Rubber bushings. I already got parts for that. And I think I got bought in bulk on the outer tie rod as well, so we'll go ahead and move this inside. Let's make sure I bought in bulk. Yep. Sell all that so it's out of my inventory and not worry about it. Okay. How much is a car wash? You can, and I think you could in the other CMS also. All you have to do is just like for like basic parts, like brake pads are always the same kind of brake pads on almost all the vehicles in the game. So just single kind of brake pads. I just buy a whole bunch of them. That way I can just install them, because brake pads is one of the items even on CMS 1 that you couldn't really repair on it. So I just buy them in bulk. That way I don't have to worry about running into the shop to buy just a set of brake pads each time. I can just throw them on. So there's few items that I'll buy in bulk on it, and then once you, and even in the last CMS, if I get to the point to where I could level up more to where I can repair parts easier, I'd slowly stop buying in bulk because I'll try to repair them. right, there's the tie rod, the bushing's on the back over there. Wonder if I can remove the bushing without taking the tire off. Yeah, I can on that. This I gotta probably take the whole rod off. Let's try it. Okay, well, and then I gotta take the tire off for this. There's that part. Oh wait, can I get to it without taking the tire off? That'd be nice and easy. Yep, there it is. Okay, part mount. We got you a new bushing. Got this, a new tie rod. Don't have to worry about you. One was at 50 and then the other was at 10, so that should work. And tire. Is this job done? Yep. But I want to get some XP, so I will, since they make it nice and easy, just sit here and click it. It's easy, 11 XP just sitting here looking at parts. Then you can also get the XP or the examine boost. Yep. Yeah, that'd make it a nice, easy way to get XP is just start examining stuff because you'll always get XP doing it. Tools, compression tester. See if it gives me XP for using this. Yep. Whole bunch of XP off of that. Okay. There we go. We are done. Only 88 credits for it though. I got another job out there. What parts did I need on you? Air, fuel, oil, and changing the oil. Okay. Air, fuel, and oil. So air. But we are going to go into exam mode. Fuel filter's right there, so that's easy. Two, three, fuels, fuse box. What else? else? Brake booster I can't look at. Can't look at that. I can look at these. Suspension parts I can look at. Okay, there's the fuel pump right there. I'm certain I gotta get to that. Okay. Can't look at that. Can look at the exhaust. That's good. That's good. I can look at the bottom suspension parts. Got all that, all that, all that. Okay. I keep forgetting it's normal mode. Yeah, fuel filter, air filter. So we gotta get into this. Throw you off. Might buy bulk and fuel filters. I'll probably just get like 6. I haven't seen a lot of fuel filters come this way. There we go. And I should have an I4 air filter, oil filter. Just buy one of those. 6 is good. Move you to there. Use you. That's all I had to do, right? Was just filter change. Okay. Okay, part mount. Part mount. Get you on. Throw you in. All right, you should be done. Oh wait, no. Derp. That would have sucked. Let's get some oil on this. There we go. Now you're done. Okay. There is oil in the engine, computer. There is no oil in the engine, huh? There is oil in the engine, computer. Huh, that was weird. Tell you what, I was gonna wait until I got 10,000 to start buying some of the garage stuff, but I really want to get this car wash. All right, where is this car wash at? There it is. Okay. No car to work on here. And then we can do interior detailing as well. A Nissan Nismo. We're just replacing filters, huh? With filters are you needing here? Air, fuel, and oil. We're not even changing the oil. Well, this will be a good experiment. I want to see if it's going to give me a money penalty for pulling the oil filter out. Gotta get my XP though. Exhaust is right there. Might as well look at that. It's got dual exhaust. Drive shaft. Can't look at the fuel tanks, can't look at anything else. Exhaust I can look at, but I guess I gotta get closer. Engine's got 28 parts that I can look at. Okay, I leveled up, so let's definitely let's get that. Because it's giving us XP. See if it'll... Okay, it is a little bit faster. Nothing there I can look at. I can look at these parts. Air intake I can look at. 7 parts there. Oh, a bunch of clips. Okay. Nothing there. Okay. Compression test. Get my XP from that. There. All right, let's start taking stuff apart. Fuel filters back here. I got that in bulk, so I don't have to worry about that. You. And X to get that part on the list. And it's just the filters, so here we go. Gonna remove this oil filter, see if it tells me I made a mess. Do I have V8 fuel filters? Yeah, I do. I got them in bulk. Might as well sell all these junk parts. Huh, it didn't do anything. Okay. Here, I was hoping getting a job to wash a car. I wonder if you get a bonus for washing it. This car's clean. Not really worth washing. air filter. I do have the necessary part. I bought it. Forgot to put it in the shopping list. Only 5 hours before it comes out on PS4? What region are you in by chance? Oh, okay. So that does make some sense because I'm in central Midwest in Illinois, so right now it's like 10 o'clock and it came out at around 7 or 8. I'll finish this job. Might as well take this story job, get it in here. This is a bonus 25% XP. What's the bonus for? Let's I'm gonna take this to the car wash. I want to see what happens here. Wash car. Do you want to wash the car? Yes, I do. That was it. What about an interior detail? Okay, so let's get this inside and start throwing at parts at it, because looks like I get an XP boost. And I will, of course, examine parts. Examination mode. One and two. Exhaust got 3 parts on this one. It's got a shaft. Engine's got 17 parts I can look at. All right. And look at you. Air intake I can look at. Fuse box. And suspension. Then I'll do the good old compression test. There we go. Get all the XP from the internal parts. There we go. Alright, so where's all my parts at? Do I change the oil as well? No, they just want me to replace filters and parts, so... Okay. I got that in bulk, got that in bulk. Air filter I gotta probably buy. Actually, didn't I buy one by accident? I did. That was, as Rob Ross would say, a happy little accident. Alright, so back to dismounting parts. Timing chain and everything's on this side. Okay, I need to replace all of that, so you, and you. I get the timing chain first and then this? Okay. Alright, and the rest of the stuff's inside of there. Oh, idler roller. Cover. That one was rough. Alright, so is it the tensioner? Before I do that, tensioner is that part of my list. That is part of my list. So you and the water pump. Come to think of it, if I'm doing a water pump, well, this, nah, yeah. Even when I was working on cars, water pump it. I've already done this. Water pump would, you'd have to drain the fluid. I'd rather play it safe, get the coolant out. There. Got all my items I need. Camshaft B. A. There we go. Part mount. Let's get to work. Gotta remember to get that filter taken care of too. There's that. You go on. There we go. That should be all of that. Let's fill up the coolant before I forget that. Okay, get the cam shaft and timing belt. Or chain, rather. There we go. Let's replace that filter and then we should be all done. Fuel filter. Ooh. Forgot all about you. Where you at? There. Now we're done. Good 25% XP boost. I would say we should be ready to figure out the inventory job, or the story job. Let's get rid of all of these excess parts I got sitting around here. All right. Sell parts. I'm gonna sell you for sure, and then sell parts. Clear search. There we go. Was wondering where all my other parts were. We're gonna do 50%. There we go. All right, what do you need? That is discovered. Alternator, clutch bearing, fuel pump. Ooh, mission wires, relay types. A. Oh, all the parts are already discovered here. We're changing the oil and the fluids. Okay, so it's going to be a simple job. Everything's already found. We'll still examine parts. That way I can get some XP off of it. Leaf spring plate. Oh, a bunch of leaf spring stuff. Can't look at the fuel tank. No, I can look at the exhaust. Come on. Show me the exhaust. Suspension I can look at. Engine I can look at. There we go. Engine's done, that's done, that's done. Suspension's got 9 points. Two, three. Look at the reservoirs. Look at that. Okay. Done looking at all that. Let's do a compression test. Oh, engine can't be started, so we're not worried about compression tests. Instead, we will start draining fluids. So it's the big three. Guess we're getting it directly from the radiator. It is definitely an old engine. We don't have to drain that, but I will raise the vehicle and drain the oil real quick and see if there's any parts down bottom I gotta get. Put you back. Drain oil, fill with new. Oil filter I4, so I gotta get the oil filter out. And I gotta get the suspension, or the Gotta get to that. Starter. Throw that on our list. I know I don't have one of those. Drive shaft's got to come out to get to that clutch bearing. Then we get the gearbox out so we can get to that clutch bearing. Was it just the clutch bearing, or is there more into it? All right, there it is. Inventory. Okay, you can right click to add it to the list of your shopping list, so. And then clutch plate. Looks like I gotta replace that. Okay, that's all the stuff down bottom. I have to get into the engine bay to get to there. Let's take stuff apart up top. Okay, fuel filter. I got that in bulk, so I don't gotta worry about that. Wires I gotta get a hold of. Spark plugs I got in bulk. Got that. Might as well remove the radiator since it's there. Water pump. Belt A. Belt on line 4. Move this now. I got alternator on my list. No, I do not. Get this timing cover. This timing cover can't get off yet. Idler roller A can't get off without the belt removed. Oh, I got the water pump. I do, but I don't have the idler roller. So we'll get that added. Can I get the... Nope. Can't get to the timing cover yet. And then this camshaft is blocking me in. Now I can get to the timing cover, which will have the belt tensioner, cam gear, and the timing belt. All right, let's remove those. All right, that should be all of it. Let's get shopping. Cam gear. I think that was from my last job. It says belt tensioner ×2, so I'll just buy 2 of those just to play it safe. Starters in the electronics shop. Ignition wires. Alternator is going to be there. Okay, clutch bearing. Clutch plate. start putting her together. Throw you on. You. You. Then you. Get my idler roller in. Water pump in. Alternator. Get my belts in. Okay, looks like that's all there. Let's throw this radiator in. Let's get a radiator and then throw it in. Let's clear my shopping list too. Okay. Spark plugs. There's that. Fuel filter. Let's raise you up, get the bottom parts done. Then we'll top off the fluids and then this job will be done. Clutch plate. Clutch pressure plate. Clutch bearing release. Gearbox. And drive shaft. That should be it there. Let's fill up the vehicle. Fuel pump and a relay. Where's this relay at? Oh, it's in there. Oh, wow. There's a lot of stuff I missed. Let's raise this up. Let's get the fuel pump and then get the relays and, well, at least get the fuel pump done since I'm back here. There, let's put this back down. Fuse relay, get this off. It's you, relay A and B. Okay. It's definitely going to be an electronics store. Throw you guys in. Oh, gotta put the box in. Now are we done? Starter. Derp. Keep forgetting about a starter. That's my main problem in the last CMS. There we go. All right, now we should be done with all the parts. We will start filling her up. Move our way back to front. Okay, got that. that. Got that. Get the radiator filled. Got that. And that. Okay, that's done. That's done. And that's done. So we are done. Nice. All right, cool. What do I want now? Move speed would probably be good. But we'll hold off on that for now. All right, we will. Anything with XP bonus? No. We'll take the offer for the break issue. And this one for the break issue also, since I got bulk parts on these that I can get. And then let's get inside real quick. Since I got bulk parts, how much would it cost to get another lifter? Let's get a second lifter. Some parts of your garage. All right, there we go. Now we're getting up there. Now I can double job. So, and we will do just that. You will go to lifter 2. And you will go to lifter 1. Okay, you need parts that are not knocking sound coming from suspension. Bunch of brake stuff, that's pretty normal. So we'll start examining you. You don't even have a... Okay, you're completely electrical. What do you need? ABS pump. Okay. Alright, so we'll examine you. See if I can find your suspension issues just by looking. Nothing there. Potential spam, shut up. Here we go. Whoa, took me out of examination mode. All right. Bearing looks like that's going to be a potential part that I got to replace. Might as well look at all of you. Front drive shaft is another part. Yeah, it looks like it's a front drive shaft in the bearing. Okay, Okay, got that, got that, got that, got that. Get the engine. Might as well get all those parts looked at. Okay, got all of that looked at. Back to normal mode. Look at you. Do a compression test. Get XP for that. All right, so we done all of we can on this. Drive shaft and bearing. Throw you up in the air. Get ready to start taking you apart. We'll start examining you. There's my ABS module there. Fuse box. Can't look at any of that. Can look at you. Can you? Can't look at you, but I can look at you. Engine parts I can look at. Okay, and suspension parts. Matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it, this had an ABS module I had to replace also. So let's take that down, open you. Assemble mode, normal mode. How am I gonna get to you? Is it the fender that I gotta open up to get to it? No. Oh. Bumper, perhaps? It's right there. How do I get to you? Can I get to it? No. Do I have to get to it from the top, bottom? Let's try this. Well, that's a stupid way to get to it. They should let you open it up to where you gotta get to it. Well, alright. I got to it. And then you're this kind of the same thing, right? Or no, you're the module. Okay. All right. Open you up. Lift you up. Lift you up. This has bearing. Is there an easier way to get to this bearing? Okay. Alright, so I can get to the bearing straight from there. Drive shaft is it blocked by anything? It might be blocked by something here. Yeah, it's blocked by this axle. Let's look at this. This needs the rotor replaced. Yep. Got the rotor. We're gonna have to get the bearing off to get to the axle out. Or no, we gotta get that off. And then the axle. Okay, we're done with the front. The back, it just has basic brickwork. This is caliper pads and rotors on these. Oh, no, pads look good. Yeah, so it's just the rotors. Okay. And rotors there. Okay, you're all apart. Let's look at you. It's calipers just on this. Pads also. Okay. And these are just pads. Move over here. Message on Discord. There we go. All right, we should be ready to start putting stuff back together again. Just need you, pads, we don't have to worry about. Do that. Calipers are the same. Don't need to use all my new stuff. And rotors, or rims. I take off all four brake. Yeah, okay, so rim classic 2. Okay. Move to the front. You need a new caliper. And both need pads. So this is a caliper and pad. There we go. Don't need a fancy caliper for this one. Just use that one. Boy, golly, I hope I got the right ones on this vehicle. Oh, gotta buy an ABS pump. It was an ABS pump, front axle. ABS module. ABS module. ABS pump. Oh wow, I'm almost out of credits. I still gotta get a bearing for the other one. There we go. Let's start with the rear brakes. How many pads did this need? Oh, I just need a caliper, so I don't have to worry about using up pads. You and you. Okay, new front shaft. V1. New rotor. Don't need new pads. Or caliper. Okay, we're good there. Get me a bearing. Oh, it was only 12 anyway, so it was really not going to affect me much. Get you in there. Throw you on. Okay, we are done with down here. Let's get the module in, and this job will be done. I didn't have to do anything else, did I? No. Alright, we're back up to snuff. Something involving changing gears. let's get the monies up before I start doing that. Let's get you and you, because you're cheap. You're cheap. You're useful. If I can charge batteries, and then when I get a job involving batteries, I can go ahead and charge the battery instead of buying a new one and make money that way. Flat battery should be recharged here. Okay. You and you I'll buy later. This I need a garage expansion, which is 10,000. Renovator upgrade required. So I need a renovator upgrade to buy the U. And renovator for you. So renovator is definitely going to be something I have to get at least to level 3. Get the upgrades that way. Warehouse would be a nice option to get, but I need a garage upgrade. Okay, so let's take on some more jobs. Timing needs replaced. And change oil and filter. Good. Use you for lift B. I will, of course, examine parts. This is going to be belt tensioner, water pump, pump pulley, and just filling fluids. But the water pump, if I'm replacing water pump, I'm definitely going to have to Okay, start looking at parts here. Matter of fact, if I got to get the renovator, be a good idea to just, well, let's get this. Because it'd be faster to remove parts. Wondering if there's a level cap on this too. Test path will let me see all those parts. One, two, and 3. Okay, 13 parts here. Okay, normal mode. Use additional tools. Start with a compression test. Got all that. Fuel pressure test. That gave me tests on that. Check tires. And electric test. Wow, it tests a lot. Okay. Alright, it opened up. It's showing off a lot more stuff. Brake booster and ABS module still not showing much. Okay. This is just the changing the oil in the filter. Get this up in the air. We'll start looking at this one. We'll start with the tests first. Got all that done. Okay. And this car's in rough shape. All right. Got all of that. Eight, 9, 10, 11. All right, we're all examined on you. What did you need? Water pump pulley and water pump belt tensioner, and then filling fluids. But before we fill the fluids, we will drain you. Okay, back to normal dismount mode. All of my parts are going to be right here. So radiator fan. Okay, water pump pulley. And you. Belt tensioner and water pump. There's a water pump. What's my shopping list show? Water pump pulley. So water pump. There we go. Okay, so we'll move the tensioner. Get the belt out of the way. Get this pulley off. And get this pump out. Which is being blocked by something. What is it being blocked by? I gotta take this whole cover off to get to the water pump on this one? Man, that's a bad design if I ever seen one. Yeah, I do. Oh, wow. Which, this idler roller's in the way. And the belt's in the way. In order to get the belt out of the way, I gotta get this cam coil cover off. Top of the belt, I gotta get this idler roller off. Get that out, and now I can get to the water pump. There, so you're ready to go. Filter is gonna be the same kind I got. And it looks like I'm running out of stock on filters. Okay, so water pump pulley. There we go. Take you off the rack. Start mounting you back up together. Okay, water pump. Get you on. You on. Okay. Alright, pulley, camshaft pulley. Get you on. Idler roller. Allows me to get this belt on, which will get me the new tensioner on. And the radiator fan. Okay, so the parts are on, and I just gotta fill up the windscreen fluid. Okay, I guess that's a new term for it. Brake, coolant, power steering. steering. And then finally, brake. And safe to say you are done. Not much of a net bonus on money though. And you're done too. There is oil in the engine. I don't know why it does that. It says I completed the task, but there's no oil on it. There. And it looks like they're just giving me simple jobs now. But I am going to do these first. Get myself up to a comfortable money account. We're changing the oil. You go in lift 2. We'll do all my examinations on it. Yeah, I'm not sure about that difference on that. Usually when my PS4 still worked, I would end up buying the game the next day because of work. I just so happened to have the day off today to play it today. All right, I got 2 available points. We're gonna get you. Get my first discount. Make parts cheaper, especially since I had that little scare. Start doing my tests. Test is done. Next test is electric. Have you tried maybe going to this type PS Store in Google? Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking I didn't read that. I don't know. Fuel pressure. And then it's the drain tool, so I don't need to do any more kind of testing on that. But on to examining. And after this, I'll go ahead and take on that story job, since I got all kinds of tools now to look at stuff. Fuse box. That looks good. Engine's good. That's good. Okay, got all that. Getting suspension parts. Two. All right, that is done. Let's start examining you. Okay, got all that. Got all of you. Can't look at a U, but I can look at the suspension parts. Nine, 10, fuse box. Look at you. Look at the reservoirs. Net should be everything I can look at. Let's go to this so I can use my tools. Electric meter. Okay. Got all of you. Tread depth. That'd be all I can examine on this. At least until I get the money to buy the scanner. Brake problems. Parts are not discovered, and then we gotta change the fluids out. So it's gonna be taking stuff apart kind of thing. So we'll just make sure I read that right. We're changing the fluids. Drain and fill. Okay. Okay. This one's gonna be just basic taking the stuff apart and looking at it. And you were changing the oil basically, yeah, so we'll just get you up in the air and get you started. Just get your tires off. Oh, you can get to the battery packs back here. Okay. Get tires off, and then I will drain the oil on that one. Definitely that rotor, by the way it looks. Alright. Move you to left 2. Use you. Examination mode. Oh, it won't let me examine brakes with the parts taken off. Okay, so we just gotta look at them visually. So I mean, caliper obviously looks like crap here. So it's one caliper. I'm gonna put that on my part list just in case. Pad looks good. Okay, that and that. Let's throw this pad back on before I forget. Okay, here looks good. And here it is pads and rotor. And just to make sure, it says I still didn't discover a part. ABS pump. Okay. We'll start throwing stuff together. Right here, might as well do this one. New caliper. This one's just the rotor and pad. Nope, I don't want to use my new ones. Okay, regular disc and pad. And just a tire here. Alright, we are done with being under this one. Let's get that filter out. Wherever that filter is. I3 filter, I don't have any of those. So we will go ahead and I don't need that, that. I've only seen one of those, so might as well buy that pump before I forget. Okay, got that. And the pump. And we will mount the new pump. New module. All right, go back, dismount, and fill up the fluids. Alright, and last but not least, certainly you. That would mean this job is complete. Smooth 2 grand there. Just need to fill this up with oil, and then I'm done with this one, and then we can take on that story job. There, is this going to say that it's... Okay, cool. Did I only get 4 credits for that? It's almost not worth changing oil on cars now. Okay. So, take on the story job, have that added to their, get that vehicle. Since I got 2 lifts, I might as well do other stuff. This got an XP bonus, so we'll take that. Throw you in the lift 2. Or, yeah, 2. And then we'll get this one inside. All right, so this one has all kinds of undiscovered parts, and we got to change the oil. So that one's going to be definitely examining. And then this one also has undiscovered parts, but will refill washer fluid. So we're going to start by examining them. So we'll start with the work job, the story job. Start looking at parts on this. Camshaft looks like it's a winner, along with the piston conrods. So we're going to do some internal engine stuff on this here. See what the electric meter says. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. And nothing there. So we only found 3 items on the first initial test. Okay. What do we find with the engine here? Okay, we got a cam gear. And a clutch plate. So we got 2 more. Hub bearing. Drive shaft and sway bar link. So we're starting to find some stuff. Another hub bearing. Okay. It doesn't show me the bushings. I need a test path for that, which I gotta save up money for that. So I'll just have to look at those visually. Rear sway bar, got something there. Okay, so we looked at all we could on this. And we found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we got some work cut out for this on this one here. I really think it's probably all the bushings. Let's read what he said on this. Didn't match up at all. Of course, the problem is still there. Constant banging. It's unbearable, and your gearbox isn't working right. So if it's banging and it's while driving, then definitely it's going to be bushing problem. So definitely got to look into those bushings. It might be all the bushings are bad all at once on this one. And this one's poor brake performance, but let's start going through and getting some XP off of this. All right, everything's good there. Tread depth. And done there. Let's go to examine mode, start looking at the parts visually. Okay. Got all that. Okay, got everything there. Okay, everything's good there. All right, we are done examining. Get you up in the air so we can start taking stuff apart there. And you, did I have to do anything special? Change the oil, that's about it. So we'll get you up in the air. Well, oh, I gotta get in there somehow, get those pistons. So we're gonna start doing a teardown on you here. Do I have to change your oil? No. So we'll we'll start by visually inspecting brakes. You look good. You don't, so we'll take you off. So you need a caliper and a rotor. Okay, so you are needed. You're looking pretty scarred up. The pad looks like it's rusted also. Okay. Disc. All right, got that. And how did you look? Caliper and pad. Alright. And pad. That would account to all the parts. So we'll start throwing everything together. New pad. New caliper. And work my way to this side. New disc. And new pad. But don't need a new caliper. Okay. And you were just a rotor and caliper. Rotor. Pad was still good on this one. Caliper. Okay. All right. Simple enough job. And he wanted some washer fluid. All right. You are done. Get out of my shop. Now for you. Make sure my shopping list is cleared. So we're going to start tearing into you. And make sure my inventory is clear also. Sell all of my junk. What's the highest item here that's in... Be 50%. We're going to sort by name. There we go. Okay. So take you off so I can look at you this side. Cam gear A. I already got one, so I don't need one. Timing chain's bad. But I already got one of those, so I don't have to worry about that. Unless I accidentally bought it. Didn't say anything about cam gear, so we don't have to worry about that. All right. How's my ignition coils? I'll need one ignition coil. So I'll add that to the list. I'll need 2 ignition coils. Okay. Got that. What do I got to do fluid wise? Just drain and fill the oil so I don't have to worry about the other fluids. So we'll continue with this. Dive into you. Spark plugs aren't looking too hot on the middle ones here. And the other ones looked okay. So I'm getting there. But I am going to have to eventually tear into this a bit more. So let's get this up in the air. Drain the oil. I got to change the filter. Drain old, refill with new. So I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Oh, it looks like he just changed it, so that could be why. While I'm here, let's see if I can look into these bushings. That bushing's looking a bit rough. So definitely gotta look into these bushings. That bushing. You're a bit worse for wear as well. Get into that bushing. And you. So at least 4 bushings are bad. So we're finding parts slowly here. Let's look at these. I don't see anything wrong with the brakes to cause concern, but it was a banging noise, so I don't have to really worry about brakes. Nothing there. Moving to the rear bushings also a bit rough. This bushing's bad. Okay, so we've got 4 more bushings on the list. Okay, we're finding them. What do I got here? Brake rise, nothing. Okay, in order to get the rear sway bar off, I gotta get the tire off. So let's start getting these tires off. Get this bar off. Get this tire off so we can get the other one though. And that'll let me see these easier. Nothing wrong with them anyway. right. Back up to the front. Gotta get these tires off anyway to get to the front shaft. Take a look at my inventory, sort by condition so I can see the worst conditioned items. That needs to be added to my list. I don't think I have that. Okay. Bearing is one of the items I had to get to. Might as well remove this while I'm at it. Okay, get to this tire. Got another bearing here that I gotta get to. Get this sway bar off. Front sway bar is done. Front shaft is out. Get those on my list before I forget. Get this starter out. Oh, we gotta get it from the engine bay. Okay, so we'll lower it down and start buying more, or start taking more of the top apart. Start with the starter since that's in the way. Start removing you. Okay, we will have to get into this, so we'll take off this belt. That way I can get this crankshaft. Then I can get to you. Let's see what we got going on here. Belt looks good, that looks good. Everything looks good on it, so I don't have to worry about these parts. Cam gear. All right, you're out. I still got quite a bit of parts I gotta find here. Okay, let's get this gearbox out of the way. Plate's good. Plate. Flywheel's for sure done for. So that's one more item. So I'm down to one page, not even a full page at that. The part's fine. Let's remove the oil pan so I can look underneath. All right, now we're starting to find some stuff here. This cap is not looking too good. Either you. Or you. I'm finding more. The rod cap needs to get replaced on it as well. Okay. Where's rod cap? There we go. So I gotta get it from the engine bay, so I gotta take more of the engine apart to get to it. How many parts am I missing? 3 parts. Okay. Let's lower it and get to the top and start tearing into the top. Okay, so I want to take that off. I gotta get to the throttle. Okay. The oil rail is going to be in the way. Gotta get this other camshaft out. Might as well get these spark plugs because I'm certain they're going to block the way. Grab you. Engine head is still being held on by idle roller and the exhaust. Which the exhaust is held on by the turbo. There we go. There, so we got to that. That being said, I still am missing 3 parts on this thing. Part of me feels it's not going to be any of these. Visually, everything looks good. It's not going to be the radiator. Is it these? The bushings on these? No, bushings on that's fine. And that. Spring's good, that's good. Shock absorber looks good. That bushing's good. That bushing's good. I don't see a bushing there. That's good, that's good, that's good. This has a rear bearing. 70% on that. 75, and then the cap. Nothing there. This looks good. That looks good. That's good. Can't be the filter, can it? That's good. Air filter was good, right? Yeah, filter's good. Fuses and relays look good. That looks good. That looks good. That's good. Not missing any bushings. Rods look good. Module's good. Booster looks good. ECU looks good. All right, we got some bushings here. That gives me 2 more parts. Take a look at these con rods. Okay. Ooh, starting to get a little bit worried there. Okay. Okay, let's start putting stuff back together. We'll start with bushing stuff, so we'll go from the back here. New bushing. New bushing. New bushing. New bushing. So I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bushings and a rear sway bar link. Where's my bushings? That's in, that's in. Oh, gotta get that bushing in. And then what I'll do is I'll check off stuff that's done so I don't have to see it anymore. There. Alright, rear end is done. Moving on to the front. We will get the bushings in. Alright, gotta get bearings. 2 bearings. While we're here, we might as well get the flywheel. I need a couple of crankshaft bearing caps. We'll start with 2. Oh, I need 3. Get 3 rod caps. Clutch plate. I think I already got the shaft. Flywheel goes in. Clutch plate goes in. Pressure plate goes in. Release plate, and then it's onto the gear cap box. But before I do the gearbox, let's get the rods in so I don't have to worry about those. I'm certain before I can get the gearbox in, I gotta get that plate in. Piston with con rod. I need 2 of those. All right, there we go. Rod cap. Bearing cap. And throw the oil pan on. Get this gearbox in. Did I buy a front drive shaft? I did not, no. And sway bar? I did not either. Sway bar in, put the drive shaft in, and start getting these axles in. All right. right, now that we're at this juncture, let's start removing more stuff that I don't need to look at. There, I don't have to look at all that, which tells me I can start getting this to where I can just go up top and start focusing on up top. There. Alright, so we should be able to focus on just up top items. Start with the starters, so that's out of the way. Get this cover back on. I didn't need to look into that. Get this fuse cover on. And get your engine head on. Start getting the outside attachments on there. Intake manifold gasket needs to get in. Camshaft 1B is good. Need to buy a new one of those. Got a new one of you. And timing chain was needing to be replaced also. I had a new one of you lying around. I didn't see that was a part that needed to be replaced. Now I gotta get the fuel rails in before I forget. Throttle assembly. There we go. Throw you on. Put you in. Put you in. Get this tensioner in. Do I need a new tensioner on this? I do not need a new tensioner, so we are not putting a new tensioner on. Get your crankshaft pulley in. And your belt. And the idler. Means I am up top now. 73% there. This was the bad one. That was the bad one. 68% there. Ignition coils is all that's left. Electronics, of course. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. All right, we are all done there. We just got to put oil in it. All right. This job is done. Oh, cool. Nice. Get 4,000. Get us up to 75K or 7.5K. Let's take a look, see what XP I got. I got 2 points. I'm not using a parking alley. Since I'm still working on getting XP, we don't need to. Let's use that to continue with the examining parts. This is going into body parts. This is bonus credit. So we gotta examine parts on this one. Let's do this on the side. Okay. Get you guys on the rack. Core brake performance and refill power steering. But we're going to do our XP grind. You know what? I kind of do want to take on that one with the engine has no power. I do want to take that on also. Let's see here. If it has no power, let's check the electrical first. Fuel filter, ignition wires. Okay. So we at least know what's up with this one. Since I got 4 spots, may as well. Car is loud, other tasks. Throw that. Get that because that's bonus. That's a bonus job. This is brake performance, and I'm still doing my tests on this. What was that? So I'm doing this. Alright, suspension parts. How do you guys look? You're good, so it's not anything with the ABS module. Matter of fact, if it's brakes, I don't think I have to get into the lifting this up all the way. I can do the things, do everything down low. Save even more time. Okay. Engine block's not doing too hot. Alright. Okay. And finally this. And examine parts. Nineteen parts on this one. Okay, good there. Okay, we're done there. You were, what job were you? Filling fluids. I'm gonna watch. Is this costing me money each time I fill fluids? Yeah, it is. That could be why I thought I had fluid money and I didn't. And break. All right, you're done. Get out of my shed. Now, for you, you were refilling power steering and finding brake issues. So, let's get you off. Yeah, because you got a caliper issue. Looks like it's just a singular caliper issue. Let's clear the list so I can... Okay, just a caliper on this end. Caliper and pads. Definitely rotors. I haven't seen any strip bolts or anything like that. They just allow you to loosen up the bolts, is what I've been seeing. Because I've tried using it without it, and all it does is it just cranks it back and forth like it's not letting you. It definitely needs at least a rotor. Looks like it's just a rotor. And that is... Oh, there's one undiscovered part. Oh, what's that? Rotor. Duh. Part mount. Okay, doing the star pattern. Get over there. And this one had pads that was needed. And I am officially out of pad stock. This just needed a caliper. Did it need a caliper? No, I need one more pad. just need a caliper. Okay, and then just fill up the power steering reservoir. All right, we are done. Okay, let's do some inventory sorting. We're gonna sort by name. And then sell my bad parts. Sure, okay. All right, there we are. But with that, I got some yard work I gotta get started on, and I don't know how long that's gonna take me. I got some grass to cut. I'm gonna go ahead and call it at least a small break. I know I'll get back on either this or probably play Chernobyl Light. But games, hey, thanks for joining me on this. You have a good day. Good day if I don't come back. See ya.